Still setting 2 plates at the table, forgetting for a second you're not there. The silence in this house is getting louder. It's a weight that's more than I can bear. I found your coffee mug sitting on the counter, with a ring of dust where the warmth used to be. Now I'm just a ghost in our own story. They say that time is supposed to be a healer, but every hour just feels like a knife. How do I learn to breathe in a world where you're no longer the life? Oh, I'm standing at the grave of a promise, watching all our colors turn to gray. I'm holding on to shadows in the darkness of a love that died along the way. We built a kingdom out of whispers and dreams. Now I'm just tripping on the shattered beams. It's a long cold walk through the goodbye, under the heavy clouds of a love that died. I saw your coat hanging in the hallway, and for a moment I smelled your perfume. I reached out to touch a memory, but the cold air just filled up the room. Your name is still a habit on my tongue, a prayer that I don't know how to stop. I'm standing on the edge of everything we were, waiting for the final heavy drop. Was it something I said, or the things I didn't do? Did the fire go out, or did I just lose you? I trade every tomorrow just to have one yesterday, before the forever started fading away. Now I'm standing at the grave of a promise, watching all our colors turn to gray. I'm holding on to shadows in the darkness of a love that died along the way. We built a kingdom out of whispers and dreams. Now I'm just tripping on the shattered beams. It's a long cold walk through the goodbye, under the heavy clouds of a love that died. The candles burned out, the echoes have slept, just a heart full of secrets that nobody kept. Yeah, love that died, just a love that died.
Tracing out lines in the mirror of a person I don't recognize anymore. The light in my eyes grew a little bit dimmer the moment you walked out that heavy door. I don't have scars that the world can see, no broken bones or skin torn apart, but there's a map of everywhere you hurt me, drawn in purple on the center of my heart. I thought your touch was a sanctuary, I thought your words were a place to hide, but every I love you felt like a warning for the storm you were brewing deep inside. Now I'm counting up the bruises on my heart, the hidden I try to let somebody new get close, but I flinch when they reach for my hand. I'm guarded by the ghost of your ghost, in a house built on sinking sand. It's the way you go quiet to make me small, the way you vanish when I needed to leave. The deepest wounds don't bleed at all, they're the ones that stay felt and unseen. They say that time heals everything, but time hasn't touched this yet. It's hard to move on from a beautiful sting, from a lesson I'll never forget. So I'm counting up the bruises on my heart, the hidden spots where we fell apart. They don't bleed but they ache in the rain, a silent rhythm of a lingering pain. You hit me harder than a physical blow, with the coldness of a no and the letting go. I'm black and blue where the memories start, just living with these bruises on my heart. But I still feel the pressure from when you walked away. Yeah, these bruises on my heart, just bruises on my heart. Still tender, still there.
I'm staring at the sunset through the window. The orange fades to a bruised and hollow blue. Every shade the sky decides to borrow is just a painful path back home to you. I try to look away to find a different view, but the world is painted in a familiar hue. I used to see the spring in every garden, I used to see the gold in every light, but now the spectrum's starting to harden into the only thing I can't get right. 'Cause everything I see is the color of your eyes, the stormy gray of our last goodbyes, the deep forest green where we used to hide, the ocean of the secrets that you kept inside. I'm trapped in a rainbow that's missing the red, just living in the echoes of the things we said. The sky, the sea, the shadows, they're all lies, they're just reflections of the color of your eyes. I bought a sweater just to change the feeling, but it's the same shade as the morning in the park. I'm tracing cracks across the kitchen ceiling, trying to find a way out of the dark. But even the night has a tint of your stare, a ghost in the pigment, a chill in the air. Is there a place where the palette is new, where I don't find a trace or a tint of you? I'm colorblind to joy, I'm saturated in grief. Every leaf on the tree is a beautiful thing. 'Cause everything I see is the color of your eyes, the stormy gray of our last goodbyes, the deep forest green where we used to hide, the secrets that you kept inside. I'm trapped in a rainbow that's missing the red. Just living in the echoes of the things we said. The sky, the sea, the shadows, they're all lies, they're just reflections of the color of your eyes. I close my lids to make it stop, but I see you in every tear that drops. Faded, familiar, forever blue. The color of your eyes. The color of you. I woke up reaching for your hand again. The sheets were warm like you had just been there. For a moment I forgot we reached the end. I could almost smell your shampoo in the air. But then the sunlight hit the empty space, and the floorboards felt a little more cold. The ghost of a smile vanished from my face as the truth began to take its hold. In my sleep we're still dancing in the kitchen. In my sleep you never said goodbye, but the morning is a cruel musician playing the tune of a long lost lie. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, they don't keep you warm. They're just a shelter in the middle of a storm. They're a paper bridge over a canyon of blue, a temporary way to be close to you. But I wake up alone when the fantasy breaks, with a heavy reminder of all my mistakes. I'm tired of the haunting, the almost and schemes. 'Cause at the end of the night, dreams are just dreams. Spent hours in a perfect world where we fixed the things we broke back in July. I watched the story of us get unfurled beneath the digital porcelain sky. You told me you missed me, you said it was wrong to let the distance grow into a wall. But the alarm clock sings a different song, and I'm back to having nothing at all. I'd stay under the covers if I could, and live my life behind my heavy eyes. Because the real world isn't doing any good, and every sunrise is just a disguise. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, they don't keep you warm. They're just a shelter in the middle of a storm. They're a paper bridge over a canyon of blue, a temporary way to be close to you. But I wake up alone when the fantasy breaks, with a heavy reminder of all my mistakes. I'm tired of the haunting, the almost and schemes. 'Cause at the end of the night, dreams are just dreams. Close my eyes and I see you open them, and I lose you. It's a cycle of shadows and moonbeams, but I'm learning the hard way. Dreams are just dreams. Slowly, they're just dreams. Only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams. Only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. Only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams are just dreams, only dreams, only dreams. 'Cause dreams
I'm replaying every message on my phone, searching for the moment that the feeling changed. It's funny how a person feels alone when the I love you start to sound so strange. You used to speak with fire in your chest, now you're talking like you're reading from a script. I put our promises to the ultimate test and watched the anchor as a cable slip. You said forever like it was a solid thing, like a diamond or a stone upon a hill. But now I'm realizing what a lie can bring when the heart moves on but the tongue is standing still. Now they're just empty words in the air, floating like smoke, going nowhere. They don't have a heartbeat, they don't have a soul, just hollow vibrations losing control. You swore you'd stay until the stars went out, but you left me drowning in a sea of doubt. The always and only were just a despair left hanging like empty words in the air. I'm standing in the hallway of our past, listening to the echoes of the things you swore, like how we were the ones built to last, and how you never walk out of that door. But breath is cheap and ink eventually fades, and I'm sorry is a debt you'll never pay. I'm tired of living in these masquerades where you say the words but look the other way. Don't speak, don't try to fix the silence now. The oxygen is heavy with the weight of every broken bond and hollow vow that turned our destiny into a twist of fate. Now they're just empty words in the air, floating like smoke, going nowhere. They don't have a heartbeat, they don't have a soul, just hollow vibrations losing control. You swore you'd stay until the stars went out, but you left me drowning in a sea of doubt. The always and only were just a despair left hanging like empty words in the air. Just a whisper with nothing behind it, a promise, but I can't find it. Just ghosts of sounds we used to share, empty words, thin as air. Silence. I used to keep the radio playing loud, a constant rhythm to get me through the day. I used to hum along, standing in a crowd, but now I find I have to turn it all away. I reach for the dial to kill the static, but a piano started playing our favorite key. It's funny how a melody feels democratic until it's only aiming straight at me. The lyrics I used to scream at the top of my lungs are tasting like poison on the tip of my tongue. The chords that felt like home just a week ago are the heavy chains that won't let me go. 'Cause every song hurts now, every note is a 9 for 3-minute record of a different life. The bridge is a breakdown, the chorus is a ghost, singing back the things that I miss the most. I'm living in a world that's out of tune, howling at a hollow
to the grocery store today and heard that ballad from the night we met. I had to drop my things and walk away from a memory I haven't mastered yet. Even the betrayals feel like a mockery, like a neon sign flashing on a grave. It's the soundtrack to my own catastrophe, and there isn't a hook that's strong enough to save. Is there a frequency where you don't exist? A static white noise where I'm not missed? I'm searching for a silence I can finally trust before the gold in these records turns to dust. 'Cause every song hurts now, every note is a knife, a 3-minute record of a different life. The bridge is a breakdown, the chorus is a ghost, singing back the things that I miss the most. I'm living in a world that's out of tune, howling at a hollow, silent moon. The music used to save me, it used to be my vow, but every song just hurts me now. So I'll sit here in the quiet, let the needles hit the end, until the air is empty and the rhythm starts to bend. No more harmonies, no more you and me, just the hiss of the rain and the sound of the pain. Slowly, every song, every single song hurts now. I remember the weight of your fingers interlaced with mine, like a bridge made of bone and skin. We were doing fine. You used to lead the way through the darkest parts of town. Your grip was the only thing that kept me from falling down. But the skin grew cold and the tension started to slip, like a failing anchor on a sinking ghost-bound ship. I didn't see the distance until the space began to grow between the palms I trusted and the person I used to know. A touch can be a promise, a touch can be a plea, but a touch can be the way you set a prisoner free. I felt your heartbeat slowing down beneath your wrist until you became a shadow I couldn't quite resist. Oh, I'm haunted by the hands that let me go, the ones that swore they'd hold me through the wind and through the snow. I reached out in the darkness, but I only grabbed the air, searching for the comfort that I thought was always there. It wasn't a sudden fire or a scream into the night, just a slow and steady loosening until you out of sight. Now I'm shivering in the garden where the bitter feelings grow, left behind by the hands that let me go. I look at my own palms and I see the empty lines, traced with all the could have beens and all the warning signs. I still feel the ghost of you when I'm walking through the hall, like a phantom pressure right before I start to fall. You didn't push me off the ledge, you didn't even try. You just pulled your strength away and didn't tell me why. There's a special kind of lonely when the warmth begins to fade and you realize that forever was a debt that won't be paid. They say it's better to have held and lost than never held at all, but they don't see the bruising from this long and quiet fall. My fingers are still reaching, they haven't learned the truth that I'm losing all the magic of my optimistic youth.
a comfort that I thought was always there. It wasn't a sudden fire or a scream into the night, just a slow and steady loosening until you're out of sight. Now I'm shivering in the garden where the bitter feelings grow, left behind by the hands that let me go. My hands are shaking, but yours are steady and far. I'm just a broken window and you're a distant star. Yeah, you let go, you just let go. Now I'm learning how to hold myself in the cold, in the dark, hands that let me go. I kept a candle burning by the windowsill, thinking if I prayed enough you'd find your way back home. I clutched onto the scraps of us with an iron will, terrified of what it meant to finally be alone. I mapped out every scenario where you change your mind, searching for a flicker in the ashes of the fire. But looking back is starting to make me go blind from the glare of every desperate, hollow desire. They tell you hang on tight and better days are near, but they don't tell you how the waiting turns to fear. They say that love finds a way if you just believe, but belief is just a blanket that's starting to fray and weep. Cause hope is just a heavy weight, hope is just a lie, a beautiful distraction while you watch the garden die. It keeps you standing in the rain, waiting for the sun when the sky has made it clear that the light is dead and gone. I'm tired of the maybes and the what ifs in my head. I'm burying the dreams that I should've left for dead. I'm letting go of the rope, I'm stepping off the edge. Cause hope is just a heartbreak with a fancy golden pledge. I'm clearing out the somedays from the back of my mind, and the one more chances that I kept upon the shelf. It's a different kind of freedom, the bitter, lonely kind, when you finally stop lying to your weary self. I saw you at the station and I didn't even wave. I didn't feel the pull of the ghost I couldn't save. The maybe you'll call was a poison in my cup, and I'm finally finding peace and just giving it up. It's not the fall that kills you, it's the climb that never ends. It's the wishing on a star that never quite descends. I'd rather have the cold truth than a warm and fuzzy guess. I'm trading in my hoping for this quiet, empty mess. Cause hope is just a heavy weight, hope is just a lie, a beautiful distraction while you watch the garden die. It keeps you standing in the rain, waiting for the sun when the sky has made it clear that the light is dead and gone. I'm tired of the maybes and the what ifs in my head. I'm burying the dreams that I should've left for dead. I'm letting go of the rope, I'm stepping off the edge. Cause hope is just a heartbreak with a fancy golden pledge. So blow the candle out, let the room go black. There's no use in looking for a path that won't lead back. No more wishing, no more what could be. Hope is overrated, and I'm finally set free. Just let it die. Hope is overrated. Yeah, it's overrated. I would have held that last hug for a minute more before you turned your back and walked out through the door. I would have memorized the way the light hit your face instead of checking my watch, hurried for the next place. I would've listened to the story for the 100th time and treated every boring word like a perfect rhyme. But I was living in the later, I was living for someday, never thinking that forever was about to slip away. We always think we're rich in time until we spend our final dime. We treat the magic like it's common air until the oxygen just isn't there. Oh, if I had known it was the last time I'd see you, I would've stayed right there. I would've pushed through. I wouldn't have let our pride build a wall so high. I wouldn't have wasted our hello on a goodbye. I'd have memorized the rhythm of your heart against mine and slowed down the stars. I would've frozen the time, but I took it all for granted, the silver and the gold. Now I'm left with a story that's been suddenly told. But I didn't know what movies are the mundane days when we were just us in a beautiful haze. I gave every tomorrow for one boring Tuesday to say all the things I was too busy to say. Oh, if I known it was the last time I'd see you, I would've stayed right there. I would've pushed through. I wouldn't have let our pride build a wall so high. I wouldn't have wasted our hello on a goodbye. I'd have memorized the rhythm of your heart against mine and slowed down the stars. I would've frozen the time, but I took it all for granted, the silver and the gold. Now I'm left with a story that's been suddenly told. But I didn't know, I didn't see the end of the road. I thought the book was long, but the pages were few. If I had known, I'd still be holding on to you. Still be holding you. If I only knew. I'm sitting on the shelf where you used to reach, learning the silence that a cold room can teach. You used to pick me up, you used to hold me tight, like I was the only thing that could fix your night. But then you grew tired of the way I was made, and you left me here in the corner to fade. Now there's a layer of dust on my porcelain skin, and I'm wondering where the repair should begin. You played with my heart like a favorite toy, wrapped up in a ribbon of temporary joy. But when the strings tangled and the pain started to peel,
the door. You used to call me darling. You used to call me home. Now I'm just a broken doll, living all alone. I've got these stitches where you tore me apart, trying to find the clockwork that beats in my heart. But there are no gears and there are no springs, just a hollow echo that a memory brings. I see you through the window playing new games, calling out different and beautiful names, while I'm glued back together with a shaky hand, trying to find a place where I'm allowed to stay. Is there a doctor for a soul made of clay who can wash all the used to be feelings away? I'm missing a limb and I'm missing my spark. I'm a child, a treasure left out in the dark. Yeah, I'm just a broken doll in an empty room, waiting for a light to break through the gloom, with a crack in my chest where the melody stayed, and a head full of dreams that are starting to fade. My eyes are still open but I can't see the floor, watching the shadow of your feet by the door. You used to call me darling. You used to call me home. Now I'm just a broken doll, living all alone. Put me in a box, put me under the bed, with all of the I love yous that you already said. Fragile, forgotten, and used, just a broken doll, left black and blue. Slowly fade, just a doll, just a